Hello dear students, today we are going to discuss the writing section of CBSE sample paper. Okay, so we will discuss the letter writing here. You will be provided with two questions of letter writing and you are to attempt any one. Okay, so you can see here, attempt any one from A and B given above. Okay, so you are to attempt any one. So you will be provided with two questions. So now read the first question. There are daily reports in the newspaper of fatal accidents due to reckless driving and road rage. Write a letter to the Commissioner of Traffic Police in about 120 words, suggesting the need to take stricter actions against the offenders. Recommend the use of social media to launch awareness campaigns about the implications of irresponsible driving. You are Shantanu Savita, living at B108 Krishi Apartments. So, the first step is to read the question carefully. Once you are done with the reading, now you can do one thing. You can write down the sequence, that is SDR, SSB, CS. If you don't know about this, so you can go through my another video that is related to the format of letter writing. So now what we are to do, we are to trace these 8 points. Okay, first of all, the first S stands for sender's address. So try to find out the sender's address. So here it is given, you are Shantanu Savita, living at, means this one is your address. Now you are writing the letter, so you are the sender. So what is this? This is the sender's address. So you can see here in the answer, I have written this. So this is the format to write an address. So B108 Krishi Apartments, and then the city is not given, the name of the city. So you can mention XYZ. Okay. Then next is D, that is date. So here this is the formal means style of writing a date. So you are to write down like this, 8 November 2024. And note down one thing, no need for the punctuation marks at the end in the format. Okay, you won't use any kind of punctuation marks here. Now the next is R, that is receiver's address. Okay, so where do we find receiver's address in the question? When we are given write a letter to. So here it is, write a letter to the Commissioner of Traffic Police. So this is the receiver's address. So you can see I have written the Commissioner Traffic Police. Name of the city is not given, so I have mentioned the same XYZ. Next is subject. Subject means what the letter is about. So you may means write some other subjects also. Here I have written this one, reckless driving and road rage, or you can write down this like this also, need to, or highlighting the need to take stricter action against the offenders or against reckless driving and road rage. Next is salutation, that is sir. Okay, so this one. Then B, body of the letter, we shall talk about it. And last one is complimentary clause. This is yours sincerely or yours truly. And the signature, this is the name given in the question, Shantanu or Savita. You can mention any one of these. Now let's talk about the body of the letter. So I have uploaded another video that is related to the general lines that can be used in the different types of letters. So here this is a letter like maybe of complaint or maybe of expression of views. So how would you start writing this? And you can take help from the question as well. Okay, these sentences may help you. For example, there are daily reports in the newspaper of fatal accidents due to reckless driving and road rage. I have used this one sentence in the body of the letter, and you can also locate such lines which can help you in writing the body of the letter. Then this one is, there is a need to take stricter action against the offenders, and we can use the social media to launch awareness campaigns about the implications of irresponsible driving. We may use this content as well. So now you can see the body of the letter. So how would you start? You would start like this. This is in, sorry, I have forgot to mention the word reference here. This is in reference to the subject cited above that I wish to express my deep concern. What regarding the alarming increase in fatal accidents due to reckless driving and road rage. Okay, so this one I have used. Next one or two sentences you are to create. So for example, you can see it is disheartening to see the lives lost and families shattered due to such incidents. Next, I request you to take stricter actions against the offenders. Social media can also be helpful in launching awareness campaigns about the implications of irresponsible driving. Then kindly heed upon my suggestions and take a favorable action. I shall be thankful to you for this. So you can see I have covered the format, right? This is S, D, R, S, S, then B and C and S. And in B, in body of the letter, I have used the general lines as well as some sentences from the question as well. So in this way, you are to write down the letter. Here is the other letter from the same sample paper. A leading communication company, Savera, is sponsoring a half marathon run in your city to raise funds for Koshish and orphanage. You are Roshini Rohan. So this one is signature. Okay. Last test. Then school captain of Adarsh Vidyalaya. This Adarsh Vidyalaya, that is your sender's address. So SDR, SSB, then C and S. So first S, that has been located, that is Adarsh Vidyalaya XYZ. City name is not given, so we can mention XYZ. Then you are leading a batch of 100 students in the half marathon to be held in your city. This line and this first one line we can use in the body of the letter. Then write a letter to, so the editor of a national daily, that means the name of newspaper. So this is our receiver's address. So we have found this one also, and in between we are to write down the date. So date 8th November 2024, the editor, national daily, that means you are to mention the newspaper name. Okay, the name of any national newspaper, the Tribune, then XYZ. Next one is subject. So what the subject is, write a letter to the editor emphasizing the participation of school children in such programs, that means in such kind of programs, community service activities. As a part of voluntary community service, highlight the benefits of participation in such activities. So you can see here I have written the subject emphasizing participation of school children in community service activities. Next is salutation, that is sir. Then body of the letter. When we are to write down a letter to the editor, we need to start this way. These are the general lines. Through the columns of your esteemed daily, I wish to highlight the benefit for students of participating in community service activities. Then I am feeling glad to mention, what I need to mention here, that this one, a leading communication company, Savera, is sponsoring a half marathon. So I am feeling glad to mention that a leading company, Savera, is sponsoring a half marathon in our city to raise funds for Koshish and orphanage. Okay, then as the school captain, I am leading a batch of 100 students in this activity. Then now what you want to convey, you want to emphasize the participation of other students from other schools. So through the columns of your newspaper, I would like to invite, or I would like to encourage more students from other schools to participate in this activity. As now, how these kind of activities would benefit the students. So as participation in such activities not only fosters a sense of social responsibility, but also promotes physical fitness and teamwork among students. You can write down these kind of views in your own language, in your own way. You can choose some easy words and express this. Okay, then at the end you are to mention, kindly publish my views in your newspaper. I shall be thankful to you for this. Next one is C, that is complimentary close, yours sincerely. Last one, that is signature, Roshan or Roshini. So in this way you are to write down the letter. And note down one more thing, that everything is to be started from left hand side. Okay, you won't write Adarsh Vidyalaya here and then XYZ here on the right hand side. No, this is wrong. Okay, the entire letter would start from the left hand side only. Means suppose if we want to draw a boundary line, so there would be a straight line in the left side. Okay, so I hope how to write down the letter and how to use the general lines while writing a letter, it is very clear to you all. So in the next video we shall discuss more questions of this kind from the sample papers. Okay, so keep learning. Thank you. See you.